welcome back to the Hinkson Christian Podcast.
We got another iconic duo on the episode.
Yeah.
We did it. It's Hannah and Alina.
Hi.
Alright, what's happening in school?
So we've got 2 announcements, and these are kind of like connected, but basically there's Coffee House next Friday.
Yeah.
Oh,
So that's cool. And at Coffee House, there's going to be the senior auction.
Senior servant auction.
So senior servant auction.
Right.
Make sure you pay your money to buy.
bring your
borrow
money.
A human. I don't know.
What the?
Charlie, you're ruining everything.
Just yeah.
You bring your money to bid so that you have a senior be your servant on Wednesday. That's what you do.
There you go.
You could buy Simon. You could buy Alina. You could buy me.
You can buy all of them.
Okay.
Buy every senior. Just have an entire army at your
This
disposal.
is moral. Anyway,
Shut up.
so yeah, just support the seniors. You know, do us a favor. Come to Coffee House to support Honors Choir Group.
Yeah, because we're going on trips soon, dude.
We're going on a trip to Germany soon, so
Yeah.
yeah. All right, so that's it for announcements, and our first topic for today is, of course, Valograms.
We've been hyping this up for weeks, dude. Every week.
Yes. So,
we're like Valorant girl.
how was y'all's Valogram day?
I mean, I was running around doing songs with you, Charlie.
Right.
Yeah.
Yeah, we did 73 songs.
Yeah.
That's a lot of songs.
Ouch.
You have to run to find all 73 of those people, right, and do their song. That's tiring.
It was there was like 5 of us.
Yeah, there was
Right.
me, you, Yun, Jisoo, and JJ.
I thought
Right.
you guys did well.
Thank you.
That's
It was-
what counts. Hannah thinks we do well.
It was fun, but it was just so exhausting. Like, I was not expecting it. You just run around school for like, I don't know, all
whole
day
day.
long.
Just up and down flights of stairs, just
Yeah.
constantly.
And singing the same 4 songs. I felt like I was going crazy by the end. But
Poor, yeah, you and Jisoo were just like trailing behind, like, please, stop. Just stop. We need the break.
I mean, it was fine. It was fun. I'm looking forward to being a junior next year and doing it again, hopefully. So,
Yeah.
Hopefully.
Hopefully.
This dude's in 10th grade, he's still doing Valograms.
Yeah.
As a person from the receiving end, I thought Valograms was pretty nice.
Oh, really?
That's because you got like 2 songs that didn't have to sing 73.
Yeah, but like the junior class did a really good job at giving everybody everything, and it just seemed really well done.
okay.
I mean, yeah, that's fair. All right, what do you think, Lena?
It was great.
It was a beautiful serenade, I'm sure.
Moses, what do you think?
I got 2 Valograms from Charlie and Simon.
Wait, that's wholesome. Though.
Yeah, that was wholesome and that was great. But the best part was the whole day, Juju getting like 8 songs.
Dude,
You guys just came to our class, every single class.
it's
and-
Juju time.
Yeah.
It was Juju time.
It was great.
Every time. That's what it's called, dude. Dude, Juju, if you're listening, I hope you enjoyed getting 8 The idea was people get annoyed at hearing like the same song 8 times. That's what happened with Anton and Cole, what I did to them. But you just were kind of like, dude, yes, this is epic. Ah. And they started dancing with us, so I'm like, well, shoot.
By the end, he just had it memorized.
Yeah.
He was just joining us.
That was
Wholesome.
kind of epic.
Very wholesome.
Wait, how did your Valograms prank work out?
You mean the 1,000? Okay. So I gave the juniors. I literally was saving up 1 ruble coin since the beginning of the year, since literally August, right? And I had a bag of 1,000 ruble coin. I still have over 300 of those left for something. But I had a bag of 1,000 ruble coin. It weighed so much.
Yeah.
It was very heavy. And I gave it to the juniors, and all the juniors were like, thought it was hilarious, except for Elijah. Elijah did not think it was hilarious because he had to count it.
He had to count
He had
it.
to count all 1,000 of those ones. Right? Elijah actually found me in the hallway and begged me, like, yo, Simon, can you help us out? I'm like, yeah. And I'm like, can you just give us 1,000 as a bill and not coins? And I'm like, no. That's what I said, and I left.
All
So
right.
it worked out.
Yeah, it worked out. It worked perfectly.
Yeah.
Sorry, Elijah, but I'm also not sorry. But, like, also, I hope you thought it was funny. Well,
So, if there was anything that we could change about Valograms, anything that we could like add or whatever, what would you guys think?
from my end, I thought it was fun. I enjoyed performing 73 times, even though I was dying. It was a good dying. You know?
Yeah.
What if there was a bigger song selection?
Bigger song. Well, that means you have to practice more.
Well, right, but like imagine if there was like 5 or 6 instead of just 4.
Right.
Wasn't it the same songs as last year as well? No?
No, there wasn't a Korean one, I think.
The Korean one was definitely not there before. Definitely.
Yeah.
I just remember, like, a lot of people ordered the same thing, and so, like, a lot of people ordered love,
Yeah.
right? And then
Yeah.
by some point, Sarah was like, okay, guys, we're just doing not love. Anything but love, please. For the love of everything holy, just not love again.
And then like never gonna give you up too. That was like classic.
Everyone ordered, like, similar clumps, and it's just like...
But the dances were cute.
Yeah.
Yeah, that was
great.
the idea. It's just a wholesome time for wholesome things, except for me. I'm pranking everyone.
And then there are like the teachers who like know that Valograms are coming, but they still get really upset when you like come in with the song.
Oh yeah, like they get annoyed that you're interrupting their class on Valogram Day, and you feel bad, but you also have to do your job.
Yeah.
I'm sorry, teachers, that you got annoyed by us. If you were annoyed by us, but
No, you don't need to apologize.
we're just doing what we're getting paid to do on Valorant. Hey.
I mean, honestly though, like people know that Valograms are coming, and I feel like Valogram Day should just be like a day where you don't really like. Obviously, you should do something because you're not gonna have Valograms the entire time.
No.
But you can't have high expectations. You can't like expect to have like a serious class because every 5-10 minutes somebody's gonna come through, and that's fine.
Yeah, dude.
Let the love just take over.
Exactly.
Yes, dude.
That was beautiful.
Except the love.
Yeah.
Is that it for Valograms?
Yeah, honestly, I had a good time.
Okay,
That was great.
cool. Then we're just gonna go ahead and jump right into comment time.
Oh snap! It's comment time. Yeah. Let's go. First comment.
Gian says, "Thanks for having me."
No problem, Jim.
Yeah.
We've been wanting to have you on for a bit, so we're glad that you came on.
That was a good episode, I think.
We needed some spicy discussion topics, and I knew you would have at least one.
That's true.
Yeah, like seriously.
One person I know actually listened to it, and it was she, and she was very grateful that like some topics were actually talked about in the podcast.
Addressed.
But yeah, addressed in the podcast. And
Like we had a
was-
serious topic.
Yeah, it was
Yeah.
great. She liked it.
I liked it because I felt like we were talking about something that was actually important.
Yeah.
Not just like. Because
Actually important.
some days, I mean, really though, some days we just spend like 10 minutes talking about pineapple pizza and Baby Yoda, and like,
Right, and that's fun, and that's great. But sometimes we want to have like a real like.
Why are you shading people?
We're not shading
I'm not
nobody.
what?
Hey, no. Talking about random fun topics, that's fun. That's great.
Yeah.
But so once in a while, you kind of want to have like a deep thing.
Yeah.
Exactly.
And so that Gio's episode was a great time to have a deep thing. Everyone's dying laughing
Okay,
around me. I
let-
don't know why.
what did we miss? Okay.
We
Oh boy.
This is where we get to delve into Hannah and Alina's humor.
so stupid. We just cleaned tea glasses after she said I want tea. That's literally it.
Dude, sometimes I wish I could get joy as easily as these people can.
Say.
You almost like just spilled the tea, like all over your pants.
Okay, anyway, I'm sorry.
Okay.
Anyway, okay, yeah, so
You might want to turn the volume down a bit just so you don't lose your hearing. But
once in a while, sorry headphone users, Lamel. Okay.
Yeah.
But seriously, sometimes it's nice to have like a real like discussion that's just
Yeah.
kind of like about something serious, like internet safety and like that kind of thing is a serious thing, and that was really enjoyable to do.
yeah, we really liked having you. I thought that was a great episode. Thank you for being our guest.
Yeah, thank you.
Yeah.
That's awesome.
Next comment.
Next comment.
So from Jonathan Joyce.
Oh boy.
Tell us about the Valograms you got /sent.
Oh well, okay. I got two things, two brownies. Was it? Yeah, 2 brownies from Charlie.
Delicious.
Yeah. And I was like, bro, thanks. And then I got one from my mom, because everyone got one from my mom. 'Cause my
Yes.
mom's crazy.
That was great.
And I got a custom delivery, quote unquote, from Miss Park for helping the juniors with Valograms.
Oh.
That's sweet.
So yeah. Thank you, Miss Park. It was awesome. And dude, if I forget one, I'm gonna feel so bad. I think that's it though. Yeah.
Yeah.
We're kind of just like going around circle flexing how much people love us.
Yeah.
Pretty much. Moses, how much people love you, Moses?
I wish I knew. I got 3, as I said, from Charlie and Simon, and from Miss Gustav, of
course.
which was very sweet.
classic.
And the brownies was just so great.
Guys was very sweet.
It just reflects how much everyone loves me with a materialistic point of view.
Okay.
Thank you, Moses. I appreciate.
Cool.
This is
Yeah.
why he's here.
All
That's how
right.
you know,
All right, Hannah, how
show
much-
your love with monetary value.
Okay.
I don't remember how many I got,
Okay, look, Hannah.
That's
Too much.
So many. I
Yeah.
Cut that
honestly.
out.
That's not what I mean. Now I'm getting flustered. No, so I obviously got one from my mom, and then I got one from your mom, who's also my mom, because it's Miss Goose.
All right, my class has this joke where like my mom is everyone's mom.
Okay.
Yeah.
That's my class. Okay.
And then I got a pickup line from Jaden.
What?
That was interesting. And then Charlie got me some stuff. I got an quote unquote anonymous song from somebody.
Lol.
Ooh.
I wonder who that was.
And then I got a chocolate from somebody, and it was anonymous. And I was like, who gave me chocolate? And didn't put their name. But it turns out it was one of my Russian students, and that was really sweet.
Oh,
And I was
dude.
like, I don't know, that was really cute. And then I got some candy bags and stuff. So
Wow.
Cool.
Good for you.
Alina.
I got a song from Mrs. Lesson.
Hey,
and
nice.
then I got chocolate from Harin, which was really sweet.
Oh, nice, dude.
And then a brownie from your mom, of
Damn.
course.
Again, my mom's crazy, dude.
Yeah. And
She's
then
crazy.
somebody else got me a brownie, but I don't remember if it was anonymous or I don't remember who sent it.
Bro.
but yeah, the thing with like not knowing or remembering who sent stuff, it still in the moment you were very thankful.
Yeah,
that you
yeah,
got
yeah,
it,
yeah.
So it's okay.
Yeah.
Well, for me, I got a brownie from your mom.
Right. As usual, as you do.
As always, yeah. And I got some food from you,
Right.
which is nice.
Oh,
That's
Oh, you got a
okay.
candy bag from
Inside.
You got a
Candy
candy
bag.
bag from your mom.
Oh yeah, I got like so much like little candy bags. That was great. I love the Korean candy. That's
Yeah,
the
dude.
best.
Yeah.
What are
So
you doing?
Another thing I just want to mention is if you were expecting somebody to get you something but they didn't, that shouldn't let you down because sometimes people don't have the money for it and they show their love in different ways.
Exactly.
Boom.
or sometimes they love you so much that they're like nervous and they just rather not send it because they're like afraid.
Or like they feel like the stuff on the list isn't enough to show the appreciation.
Or it's not enough. You know? Like you just want to show more.
Yeah.
But like just a song just doesn't show it.
The
Right.
monetary value does not adequately express
Exactly.
affection. Next comment.
All right, so yeah, that's it for that comment. Thank you for the comment, JJ Southerner, Jonathan Joyce,
What the f-
basketball.
I
man.
call him Southerner. Get up.
I'm sorry. Okay,
That's
next
right.
next
comment. All right. Luke Voinov. So, with multiple O's, you can just buy a servant and tell them to give you all their money. No. No, you can't. See, obviously there are restrictions and limitations to what you can make your senior servant
wait,
do.
no, but there's nothing against asking for it.
You
There's just
can.
no guarantee it's gonna happen.
Right. Like, stuff that's, like, immoral or against the rules.
Immoral.
Yeah.
Right? You
So,
can't do that.
You can't ask for like a hug or something.
What?
You can ask for it.
What do you
but-
mean?
It doesn't mean you're gonna get it.
Hugs are definitely
So
not immoral.
You pay for a servant, but the servant chooses what they will or will not do. Like
Exactly.
No.
Because
no.
we're
Well, pretty
Christian.
much.
No. If it's against school rules, then we probably can't do that, right? Just
wait,
logically.
so actually, like when you buy a servant, can you
Nice
like
one.
is it at school or do they like come
yeah,
over?
the whole school day.
Oh,
You didn't understand that?
weird.
So
Can I?
basically, the way they advertise it is
Yeah.
they. Oh my gosh, I can't talk. You pay for a servant, a senior servant, and you can get them to carry your books around or do your homework, stuff like that.
Just the whole
That's
Do
school
your
day.
homework.
Yeah. Just a school, just whole school day. Just do that.
yeah.
Or
Yeah.
you can be cool and just not have them
Oh.
do anything.
Right.
Like,
Like,
you
here's my
appreciate
money,
it, yeah.
but you don't even have to do anything. In fact, I'm gonna buy you food. Here you go. Just have a snack
Lamau.
and just be.
That would be the ultimate flex, dude.
Yeah.
The actual ultimate flex. Okay.
Thanks for the comment, Luke Voinov.
Luke. Oh yeah, good comment, Luke. One of.
Next comment is from AV Joy Perryman. The encouragement SOS is no longer here.
Yeah.
Oh, I didn't know, like, because the last episode, we still thought that it was around and they
Yeah.
were still doing things.
Actually, I know, dude. I mean, okay, that just means like, okay, well, even if the enrichment's not here, you can still encourage people.
Yeah.
You don't need no enrichment to be encouraging people.
It was cool today that they actually like had all those little notes.
Yeah, and they're
Like,
still around.
Yeah, and like a lot of them are just still there, like
Right. Yeah, they're just still in the locker because no one bothered moving them. But you don't need an enrichment to encourage. You can leave a note without an enrichment.
Yeah.
Okay. Just you know.
And it'll mean so much more when you just do it out of the kindness of your heart.
It means more if it's not required of you to pass an enrichment. That's what I'm thinking.
All right.
I think that's a good idea.
But I mean, still the encouragement enrichment and made people like do nice things they normally wouldn't.
Inspired,
So I kind of get the idea behind that, and it's kind of sad that it's gone still. But
It was good for the sense that you always think about writing a note, but you don't really have that extra little push. And
it's the push. It's the extra push. That's what it was.
But it started the push, and so now people just have to keep going.
Right. Exactly.
Honestly, even though it's gone, like if you just like this Monday, like today, just like get a note, write down something sweet, beautiful, give it to your friends that you love. It'll
There you go.
make their day so much better.
There you go. Just it's so tiny, but you if that could really turn someone's day around, you have no idea.
Exactly.
All right, last comment.
Okay, the last comment is from JJ. An issue with using sick days as mental health days is that that's not what they are for. That makes it hard to convince yourself to use it for that, even though it is needed.
Ah, yes, JJ was one of the prime
Wait, there's
contributors.
more,
There's more.
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
It keeps going.
Even if you convince yourself to do that, you still have to convince yourself to convince your parents, and then you have to convince your parents. I think some people might use mental health days as an excuse to not go to school, and he's trying to say that you need to convince yourself that you need it, you need to convince your parents.
Oh, so
that you need
like,
it.
if you need a mental health day, it's hard to convince yourself to use a mental health day if you have it, because you don't, even if it's needed, and then you have to convince yourself that you should convince your parents to let you stay home, and then actually take the step to convince. Okay, I see.
Yeah.
Just because some people might be embarrassed to take a day off like that if it has a label such as mental health day.
Right. Yeah, and then like that also you could also be thinking like, oh, what do my friends think? Now I'm taking a mental health day.
Well, I think like for a lot of people, the problem would be their parents just being like, "Oh no, you're fine. Like just go to school. It's
Dude,
okay."
you're just tired.
Why do you keep staying up so late? Just get more sleep. So
No, but actually though, so that's no what. How do you solve that?
I mean, let's say that you really like genuinely think that you like really need a mental health day. Like you absolutely need it. Like, and your parents say that you can't do it. Like, is it okay to just do it anyway and just like stay at home and just say like, no, I know you said no, but I'm gonna be here anyway because I need this day to rest. What do you guys think about that?
Oh, like that is true because you're not like an adult age yet to like, because like you're still a minor and like parents kind of decide everything in school because that's like the legal like thing, and like you can't leave the school without your parents' permission and etc. Right?
Right.
So technically, it's like you have to somehow like communicate to your parents who think that you're just tired, that you have a mental health issue, right? And you
Right.
have to rest.
But the comments like, okay, using sick days to take care of your mental health is not what sick days are for. Sick days are for when you have a contagious disease that you don't want to spread.
Right.
That's what the comment said.
Which is why you should have separate days, sick days and mental health days.
Right. That's what the comment's saying. Okay. So you can't. You actually have to have like a mental health day that you get that you can use to take care of yourself.
And it might be harder to rest when you're like dealing with the sickness itself, like just feeling like trash.
Right. Yeah. If you got like a monster headache and your stomach feels bad, you just not.
Yeah, it's not really a mental health day.
That's just this just sucks. Right. Great. Cool. Great comment, JJ.
That's a good
Thanks.
thought. Thank you.
All right, so we were given a lot of topics from Alina and Hannah, but we
Right.
finally settled on dating advice because you guys really know dating. And
Clearly. Valentine's Day just passed.
right, and going to college, right?
Yeah.
Okay, cool. So let's talk about that.
yeah.
Let's talk about that. What is this, Good Mythical Morning or something?
Yeah, I was just about to say
Yeah.
Let's talk about that.
Red link, we're not copying people.
Boopity boop. Research. Okay.
I missed
Anyway.
that. They don't do that anymore.
Okay, now we're actually copying them. We're not copying you. Tell them to copy us.
You inspire me though. I love you, Red
Yeah.
Link.
Yeah.
Anyway, so
Inspiration.
dating advice. What do you guys have to advise us?
Dating advice. I mean, like, shoot. There's a lot of people who like are that's like single. I think most of the people in Hinkson are single.
Yeah.
Let's start with the basic questions, because advice comes from answering questions.
Right.
That's true.
Exactly. So what would you say to someone who has been single for a while and doesn't want to be single anymore and doesn't know how to get not single? Because that's, I think, what most of the population is of Hinkson.
To
If
be
I had to
honest,
guess.
I don't think that there's anything wrong with being single.
Thank you.
And
Yeah.
honestly, I feel like I've found that the majority of the time, if you're looking for somebody, then you're not gonna find them. But as soon as you like start focusing on yourself, then somebody just like comes along.
That's how
It's
life
just
works.
like I would spend the time focusing on yourself and I don't know, just giving yourself love, and then somebody's gonna come along that also sees like, oh, here's this person that, you know, really
Yeah.
loves themselves and wants
Yeah.
to be able to receive some of that and also give you more love.
Right. But also, when you're focusing on yourself, it's like, you still feel like something's missing, you know?
Well, it's
For some lot of people.
like everybody craves their other half,
Right.
and that's okay.
Everybody.
Yeah.
That's But being single is really more of like a growing process.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So that you can be ready, because like I think especially nowadays that like the word love is so watered down, and really love
yeah,
itself
absolutely.
is when you're ready to give really anything to the other person, and if you're not loving yourself yet, you can't accomplish that.
Oh, of course
Yeah.
not.
Yeah, like I think it's important for people to learn to be happy with themselves before they like depend on a relationship. Like you can't
Right.
like expect, like you can't go into a relationship hoping that this is what makes you happy.
Right. This is what fills that void.
Because if you're unhappy, like single, there's a problem that you need to solve. You need to get through that first.
Yeah, yeah.
And then you can start loving the other person once you learn to love yourself and
Yeah.
be happy with who you are.
Because if you don't do that first, you're putting a lot of pressure on the other person to complete you, and that's not gonna happen.
And I think
Yeah.
there'd be a lot of like toxicity too when it's like two people that are only happy together. Like, what does that really say about your relationship?
Yeah, exactly.
I recently heard or listened to like a philosopher talk about it.
Oh,
There's
boy.
a term called fish love, where I don't know why it's called fish love.
Why? Okay.
It doesn't have anything to do with fish. But really, there's some people that just kind of go into a relationship hoping to get something from the other person to once again fill that void. But really, because everybody is human, and that giving back is going to run out, they're just going to end really fast.
Oh, because you're fishing, hoping to get something. That's
Yeah.
what it's
Yeah.
called. Fishing.
And I guess, I don't know. But
Yeah.
if there's like no strong foundation, then it's just going to fall apart.
Yeah, definitely.
And that's like not the mindset that you should have. Like when you're going into a relationship, the whole point is that you're giving, not taking.
Yeah.
You know, like it's two people that are giving to each other, not just there for their own sake. Because
Right.
that's just selfish, which is the exact opposite of love. So
If you find yourself taking in a relationship, you're relationshiping wrong.
yeah,
Yeah. That's the word.
Yeah.
Boom.
Yeah.
But I think that both people, like, they need to be able to stand alone and, like, be happy with that.
Right.
But then they can come together and, like, both give each other something and be able to learn and grow based off of, like, the other person.
Yes.
Because then in the end, it's just going to make them both better people.
Well, all right. Well, we've addressed all those single Pringles who are single.
We're ready to mingle.
Like all of y'all who like me were alone on Valentine's Day. Yeah. Don't worry about it. We got
Yeah.
you covered, boys.
Honestly, like on the Valentine's Day, like yesterday, right?
Yeah.
Yes.
Like on the day of recording today,
We're recording on Saturday, so
Yeah.
let's say Valentine's Day.
I was just sleeping at my home, and it was the best thing ever. Like, I don't know, it's like, you know, sometimes being single is okay, and like that could be a choice that like you don't have to like have a relationship because others are doing it, you know? It's not like a trend, it's something that you have to come in terms with.
I don't think people get into relationships because others are doing it. I think they get into relationships because they themselves are like,
Craving for it.
I didn't want to say craving, but
I mean,
Okay.
but there can be like pressure from other people. Like if all of your classmates are dating, then it might make you feel pressured. Or
Right.
Be like, well, where's your girlfriend or boyfriend? Like, what are you doing? Why are you still single? Like, especially as you get older, you know.
oh, I heard
yeah.
in Korea, like pretty much everybody in a school is dating someone.
Yeah.
And if you're not dating someone, it's like, what the heck are you doing?
Yeah.
Is that true? Tell me. I've heard this.
Yeah, because I'm not like, dude. I lived here like my whole life in Moscow.
Well, right,
like,
that's true.
I don't know much about Korea, and I like don't want to really like delve into like Korean culture because sometimes I feel it's toxic. but I heard it's true.
You heard it's true?
Yeah, I heard
I
it's
also
true.
heard it's true. Okay.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So-
The main thing is to never just date someone for the sake of dating.
Yeah, please. 'Cause
Like, there's genuinely nothing wrong with being single. Like,
Yeah.
a lot of people associate it as a negative thing, but
right.
I really don't think it's a bad thing.
It's not a bad
And there are plenty of pluses to being single.
Yeah.
Like,
There
there's
actually are.
less commitment, less responsibility.
Charlie.
You don't have to worry about the other person.
Yeah.
Yeah.
You can focus on yourself, and like there's just so many different pluses. So
And, like, relationships do take a lot of time. So, if you don't, like, if you can't really commit, then honestly, it's a good thing to just be alone.
It's okay to be alone.
It's okay to be alone. You heard that, viewers? It's okay to be alone. Being alone is fine.
It's okay.
It's kind of fun.
It also takes a long time for like you to get in that spot where like you're complete by yourself.
Yeah.
It takes a long time to get to an area where like I'm good right here.
but that's when you know that you're
That's
like
when you know.
really
Yeah.
ready to like be with someone else.
That's right.
Yeah.
All right, relationship advice: be single. It's fine.
Yeah, okay, so do we have like actual advice? Like if you're dating, right, and you're
Yeah.
actually in a relationship?
One of the most important things of when you're in a relationship is communication.
Yeah.
That's true.
You always hear that, dude. You
It's
always
true,
hear
though.
that.
But
It's true.
really true.
It's really true, dude.
Because if something's bothering you, just straight up say it. 'Cause
If you say nothing, then they don't know what to fix, dude. They're
Yeah.
like, what?
Yeah.
Yeah, don't say you're fine.
Yeah. Yeah.
Seriously, like that's like one of the most, if not most important thing, like in dating, like communication. You need to be like honest. You need to be real. If you have a problem with something, like
Yeah.
just say it, and then
Yeah.
the other person, if they really love you, they should be willing to change that and fix that for you.
If the other person done goofed and doesn't know that they done goofed, right? And I'm gonna say done goofed because it's funny. And
Okay. Yeah.
and they love you. They want to help. They don't want to make a mistake that hurts you. They don't want to do that. But if they don't know that they hurt you, they can't fix nothing, right?
Yeah, that's true.
So you gotta tell them, hey, you did that and that hurt, and they'll be like, oh shoot, I'm not gonna do that again. Real simple. You would think people would communicate more, but they don't.
You should also like be able to like communicate what expectations you have from the relationship.
Yeah,
Because people, like two different people might come into it with completely different expectations, like how long they'll stay together,
Right.
what they really want from the relationship, and so it's important to like, make it clear what you're really expecting.
at the start,
At
not
the
in
start.
the middle.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Because sometimes people do it the other way. They get in and then they say expectations, and then it ends up with a lot of pain.
Yeah.
A lot of pain. All right.
There are different changes to be careful of. Like, you shouldn't change yourself, like your personality and stuff for a
Oh,
person.
please.
If it's hurting them and it's starting to hurt both you and the other person, then you should change whatever is causing that. But you shouldn't change yourself.
Yeah.
Right. Well, there's a distinction between improving yourself
Yeah,
and changing
There we go,
yourself.
yeah.
Yeah.
Right. There are core things of your personality, like being outgoing, not being outgoing. You don't have to change those things.
Yeah.
But if
Or
you
like your style or something.
Yeah,
right.
yeah.
But if you have a bad habit of not being honest, you can change that. Please change
There-
that.
Yeah. Yeah.
See what I'm saying?
When the other person is like telling you to change, it's okay to change if it's flaws. If it's like a fundamental part of your personality, then like that's wrong of them to like expect you to change that.
What if my face is a flaw?
Okay.
Let's fix that.
I love real life.
Are we keeping that?
Yeah, we are.
Alright.
I can end it.
Okay, so is that all the dating advice?
Yeah, which mostly just said like being single is okay, and if you're in a relationship, don't change
dating
nothing.
advice.
Well, we did. We're
But
like,
not
don't
really.
change yourself and communicate.
And
Done.
communicate, yeah.
We are done with relationships.
Yeah.
No,
Relationship done.
Over.
done.
Yeah.
That came out wrong, but you get what I'm
No,
saying.
but
okay.
we are done with relationships.
We are done.
Yeah.
Yeah.
All right, so next topic, going to college.
We got 3 seniors in this room right now.
That's
dude.
right.
We can be talking about this all day.
I'm gonna cry. No, I'm just kidding.
You gonna cry? Okay, don't cry.
No, no.
We're gonna get an emotional episode for once, people.
You have like the 2 most emotional people on this podcast.
Oh boy, and I'm the
Oh,
least
really?
emotional person on the planet. We'll be fine.
I'm very sensitive.
Not really.
Well,
No, okay. The way we would describe it is we're the most emotional, emotionless people.
That makes literally no
No,
sense.
but it does.
Okay.
Like, we're super emotional, but also we don't care.
Yeah.
Wow.
Why?
Because it does work.
Okay. All right. So going off to college, I mean, I don't know. The first thing I'm thinking of is like being in the real world yourself with like your roommates. That sounds like a fun time.
Yeah.
Like in a place where you want to be. That's the first I'm thinking of. Like that sounds like a good time that I'm looking forward to. And it gets sad when you have to like leave people that you're really close to. That's where it gets sad.
Yeah.
I will be very sad without Moses and Chuck next to me.
Yeah.
That's what's gonna happen.
We're gonna be sad too.
Right.
You guys should do like group calls together.
Well, we're going to do
Obviously,
that,
yeah.
obviously.
Of course.
But I will definitely, I will definitely miss a face-to-face conversation in a cafe with a donut with these guys.
Can you all group call it in a cafe?
With the
With
donut.
your
With a
donut.
donut.
Ooh.
With ponchik. Well, what do you think about going to college? What comes to mind?
So excited.
Right. That's what I said.
The only part I'm really sad about is leaving like my family and like some close friends that I've made here.
Yeah.
But other than that, I'm not gonna miss anything.
No, same.
Yeah.
Like, dude, especially because I'm going to America and like the weather's perfect constantly. Like, bro.
That's true.
Dude, bro.
Well,
Just like,
not
bye.
America in general, but like California.
Yeah, no, San Diego, literally, the cold is like 50.
Because
F.
like
Oh, wow.
if you're
Yeah.
in Maine, that's not a good time.
Oh, dude.
New York.
Never mind. Never mind, you're gonna die. You're dead. you will bake to death.
Just an example.
Okay.
Totally.
I mean, honestly, I think like most people. I mean, we've talked to seniors on the show before who've left.
Yes.
And like the thing that they miss the most is always the people, like
Yeah.
the friends.
Confirm.
So
Yeah.
Moses will still laugh.
But the thing is, you end up moving on and like making new friends.
Yeah.
Like you can still keep your old friends. I don't mean like move on from that, but
Right,
still,
right.
you're gonna meet a bunch of new cool people. And
Right.
It's just gonna be a good time.
And you can still keep in touch with like your close people that you're
Exactly.
gonna miss.
Yeah.
Yeah.
But I mean, it's sad because like you can't see them face to face. That's it really.
But like not ever.
Yeah. No, this is not forever. You'll probably be able to reunite with them eventually.
Yeah.
high school reunion.
High school
And
reunion.
Plus, the distance could just end up bringing you guys closer when you get to see each
That
other.
sounds so white and
Aww.
Okay, cool.
I'm excited to start a new chapter. It just goodbyes
New
are hard.
chapter that's
'cause-
also white. Thank
No,
you.
it's just- like the thing with goodbyes is I feel it's always harder for the people that are left behind, because for
That's
them their
true.
lives don't ever like it's not changing for them.
That's
It's for the person that's leaving that's changing, and so it's
Yeah.
always harder for them. So that's what I'll be sad about, is just having to have people deal with that.
You'll
Yeah.
you'll be sad to like put people through
Yeah, exactly.
that. Okay.
Yeah.
Like the people back here, they're just losing, and so are you. But you're also gaining from
Yeah.
like being in
Right.
a completely new
Yeah.
place.
You get to be like independent over here in wherever you are. You're going to like
Yeah.
where New York.
And
Yeah,
eat
okay.
Chick-fil-A.
Whoa, oh dude,
Best part.
bro, no. Seriously, we have a Chick-fil-A next to my campus and a Wendy's. Like, what?
Nice.
Wait, I say we
Yeah.
meet up one weekend, dress up as cows, and go to Chick-fil-A.
I mean, I'd be down.
Dude, people do that all the time. Honestly.
Well, yeah, but we've never done that.
Yeah, you gotta do
They
that.
also have a thing at Chick-fil-A where you can like, if you sleep the night there, then you get free Chick-fil-A the next
Yeah.
morning.
Wait,
Like, they have
seriously?
certain events
Yeah,
like
dude.
that.
Yeah, dude.
And I want to do that.
That's lit.
So when I fail getting into college and I go to America and I'm homeless on the streets, I can go to Chick-fil-A.
I mean, when you're
Awesome,
rich,
let's
when
go.
you're,
Awesome, let's do it. Yeah.
when you're rich and famous. No, but for real, I'm gonna be at Waffle House at 3 a.m. every day, just like
Oh, Waffle House.
Waffle
Remember
House. That's where it's at, my dude.
Yeah.
You can work at Waffle House.
After 8 a.m.
Wow.
No, I would honestly want to work at Wendy's.
Yo, can I order a
Wendy's? Why
waffle from you at
Wendy's?
3 a.m.?
Yes. No, Wendy's, you have infinite root beer. First of all. Literally infinite
Seriously?
root beer. Yeah, no, infinite refill root beer. And infinite root beer. And you have like really good fast, like it's like quality like burgers.
Okay, but what about Arby's curly fries?
Yeah, but they don't got the curly fries. You're right.
Yeah.
They don't.
Talking about college in America.
But that's the
really
only
all
thing-
that matters is the food.
Yeah, right. America, bro. But that's the only thing Arby's got is the curly fries. That's it.
Mexican food, like
That's actual Mexican.
Bro, San
Yeah.
Diego Mexican food? Come on.
yeah.
Come on.
Chipotle.
Real Mexican food.
Chipotle's fake.
That was
Chipotle.
No, but it's really good.
No,
Like
but
it
it's fake,
doesn't
though.
matter that
It's
it's
fake.
fake.
Chipotle
Mexican
is
food.
good.
It's really good.
Oh my god.
Especially like their bowls.
Nah, you go to a hole in the wall Mexican food place.
No, that's what it's called. Like you get a bowl. And
Yeah,
you, like,
I know.
fill it up with stuff. It's super good.
I'm still telling you, hole in the wall tiny Mexican place better.
It is.
Always.
I completely agree.
Oh yeah, please stay safe in college. I know lots of
Right.
people who are listening to this aren't going to college soon, but just
Actually,
remember,
just stay safe in general.
yeah,
Yeah.
drink your water. Don't go out late at
Stay
night by
hydrated.
yourself.
Yeah, that's key.
Unless it's at Waffle House at 3 a.m.
Yeah.
Then it's
Well,
not.
just take a friend.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It'll make it more lit anyway.
Yeah, honestly.
Yeah.
Waffle House, buddy.
Waffle
That
House,
is so
buddy.
cute. Waffle House buddy. Will you be my Waffle House buddy, Alina?
Yes.
Awesome.
Sorry, I'm just.
Yo, I'm
watching.
gonna FaceTime Moses at Waffle House at 3 a.m. I'm gonna
Yeah.
be like, yo, bro.
Yo, bro, what up, bro?
Just eating a waffle.
Yeah.
I want to get like Waffle House earrings.
They have Waffle House
No,
earrings.
but you can get earrings with little waffles, and then you can just call them your Waffle House earrings, and you wear them whenever you go to
I was-
Waffle House at 3 a.m.
I was thinking
Bruh.
like it's just a house, like with waffles inside.
No, one's a waffle, one's a house. Then they get
Maybe
it.
we
Perfect.
can all make custom Waffle House
Can we
earrings.
all 5 of us have Waffle
Oh
House?
my god.
Well, you guys don't have your ears pierced,
Well,
so we can
Well,
pierce
that can-
them.
Next year.
Next
let's do
year.
it.
Okay, no. You're talking about.
Okay, no.
I'm getting bullied on my podcast. Talking about safety
Right.
and not going out late, and then we went back to Waffle House.
That's all that matters.
That's all that
Yeah.
matters. No, but seriously, like
Just be street smart.
we talked about being safe last time. We mean it. Like
Yeah.
Yeah.
just don't.
Online and in real life.
My college literally has these blue lamps just scattered
Yeah,
across. You've seen
same.
those, right? Yeah, and it's like these like safety lamp.
If your college will have those, use them.
Your college also has those. That's cool.
Yeah.
Yeah.
They have like apps where when you don't feel safe, you like hold down the button on the
Yeah.
screen. And so basically if you let go and then you don't type in the code like within like 30 seconds or something, then the police come to wherever your location
That's
is.
a nice.
Wow.
So I'd recommend that.
That's a lit app. I
especially
don't have a
if you're
phone.
out late.
Yeah.
Yeah. Be safe, people. That's
Yeah,
it.
be safe.
That's all we got.
Yeah.
All right. Well, I think that's it for today.
Thank you for
Thanks so
having
much
us.
for being here.
Thanks for
Thank
having
you.
us.
Thank you.
The iconic duo. Or one of them.
All right. So yeah, we'll see you guys next time. Subscribe for Junah.
Subscribe for
Please.
Junha. We're at 80 subs already. That's crazy.
Yes. So
I'll
subscribe.
subscribe tonight.
You gotta
Do
subscribe.
it.
Yeah.
Smash for Junha. We gotta do it.
Like
Okay.
the video. Comment some interesting, spicy questions.
Yeah.
For next time.
Yeah.
And hey, if you want to be a guest, hit up me or Moses or Charlie. We'll put you on the list. We want to get everybody in by the end of the year, so just hit us up. All right, we out.
Yeah. All right. And we'll see you guys next time.
Thank you.
Bye.
Bye.
Bye.